Hi Pisces, let's do a collective reading for you today. Today is Tuesday the 29th of July 2025, but whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. So there's something you're working on here, Pisces, that you will be receiving some good news, abundance, family room. So this could be something that you're doing at home, you're doing alone. Something about being at home. You have courthouse on the back of the deck. So I see some type of news coming in about this occupation, about this thing you're working on here, Pisces. But great fortune. I feel like I can see money coming in. Let's see what you need to be aware of today, Pisces. Thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Let's see what you need to be aware of. What does Pisces need to know, spirits? The Ten of Swords. So there's been a finality. There's been some type of betrayal. Something is over. This is a blessing in disguise, though it's over. You then have the Nine of Wands, so feeling like the wounded warrior. To me, though, he looks pretty happy with what he's doing, even though he's the wounded warrior. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. So doing the hard yards, thinking long term here, with something that you are working on, your stability. You then have the Four of Wands in the current energy. So you are trying to reach a goal here, Pisces, with something that you are working on. You've got the Knight of Wands. Willing to do whatever it takes for this goal, this star. You then have the Nine of Pentacles in your future energy. The Sun. Wow. Good things coming in the future here for you, Pisces. And the Four of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, you have the Fool in the World. Closing out cycles, taking a leap of faith into new ones. It's time to go. I feel like you know this, that it's time to jump into something new, to go for something new, to approach something new, whether it is something that is new in your life or it's something that is new with you, like going after something that you actually putting that full concentration into something that you want in this lifetime. Okay, Pisces, let's see what you need to be aware of. Tell us about this Ten of Swords. But as I said, there's been some type of finality or betrayal here in your energy in the recent past with the Page of Cups. So you could have been waiting for someone to come in, a younger energy. They came in. It's funny because the Page of Cups normally brings in good news, and the news that came in wasn't something that was good, but it is good because this is something happening, like this is meant to happen, okay? That fortune after difficulty kind of thing. It's a blessing in disguise for you, this ending, closing out that cycle. Okay, so we see you starting new. This could have been with someone that has water in their chart, a bit of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be younger than you too. There could be an age difference. What is the Nine of Wands? But it is a blessing in disguise, closing this out. You have the King of Wands. So there's something here that you are focused on now, Pisces, in the recent past. Something that you're fighting for. With the King of Wands, normally on the Rider-Waite, he does have the salamander. So he is protected in something he is fighting for. But you are facing the sun, okay? You're facing your happiness. I feel like whatever this is that you're fighting for in your life, and it's something to do with your creativity or your passion and drive here, where you are the leader, it brings in a lot of happiness into your life. So what is this Knight of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups. So you are bewitched, you are focused on giving to something that lights up your life. And I feel like it's something that is more long-term in your energy. Focused on giving all your emotions to something that is long-term. Okay, so things might not be moving really quickly, but, you know, good things do take time here, Pisces. We all know that. So I feel like you are putting in the hard yards there. What is the Four of Wands? The World. So you will be reaching some type of success, or you could be receiving money or some type of good news here, Pisces, that's going to tell you that you are going the right way. With the Four of Wands, it's all about 11-11, you're on the right track. So you could be doing this with somebody else. You could be working with somebody else, trying to reach a goal here with this passion and drive that you have moving forwards with something that you're focused on here. And I feel like you're going to reach some type of completion. You're going to be receiving something here for your hard work. So there's some type of payout that I see coming towards you that's showing you you're on the right track there, Pisces. Tell us about this Knight of Wands. You are also closing out that cycle from the past, and we see you walking away in the recent past after some type of good news. So for the Knight of Wands, you have the Magician. I feel like you're connecting with the spirits here, with the Magician. You're really using your inner skills. You're obsessed with bringing something into fruition, something that you're working on, whether it's a commitment in love, a commitment with work. You're willing to do whatever it takes. You are going the miles. But I really feel like you're listening to your intuition now too, Pisces, in the center of your reading. So you are focused on the vision. You're trying to bring it into fruition. So getting closer to the goal. And I see you getting closer to the goal there with that World coming out and the Four of Wands. Tell us about the Star. The Eight of Swords. So you were not taking action. You were waiting for someone, for something to happen in your life. Sitting and waiting for something to come towards you is leaving you feeling imprisoned in your mind. Okay? Because you're not listening to your intuition there, but now you are. So you're breaking out of the cage here. And we see that there's something that you are focused on here, Pisces, that is driving you to break the chains, to release something that you didn't want to let go of, but it's over, okay? It's taking time to release it. But healing does take time. Aquarius energy could also be significant, but I feel here there's some type of control that you gave this person, and it's like you just wait for them to come back. but you're breaking yourself out of that cage. You're being free. You're becoming free. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles. So, a lot of work, okay? I see you seeing what's going to work in your life, what isn't working. There's practice here. This is also mastery of your gift. But I see you putting in the hard yards. I see a lot of people watching you put in the hard yards also, Pisces. With the Nine of Pentacles, you're looking very attractive to the outside world. Okay? You're in some type of single-like energy. You don't have to be single, but you're focused on yourself. You're focused on your independence. There's some type of chemistry that you're doing. So yeah, I feel like you're doing experiments of some sort, trying to work out what actually works in your life and what doesn't. But there is rewards, okay? I feel like the rewards show you are going the right way here. And that's what the experimentation is. So you're walking into a lot more happiness here with the Sun in your future energy. What is the Sun? The Knight of Pentacles, because you are serving the divine. You're doing the work that divine wants you to do in this lifetime. There is some type of duty that you are doing. And I feel like it's taken time for you to receive this duty. It's part of the plan. But there's something about sunflowers. Okay? With the sun coming out, you've also got that King of Wands. So, you know, you're focused on giving to things that bring in a lot of happiness in your life. And whatever this is, this brings in a lot of happiness. This also brings in a lot of abundance. I feel also you could be standing out from the crowd. So there's something about focusing on the vision, looking at it long term, standing out. You know, she is holding those sunflowers there, but those sunflowers are actually looking a different way. So you are standing out here, okay? And this brings in a lot of happiness. This divine connection that you have with the divine, there's some type of connection that you've got here with the divine, where the divine's telling you, you need to be doing something right now, okay? Your job in this lifetime. So you now have the Four of Pentacles. What is the Four of Pentacles? And you're starting to see that doing this work that you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime with the divine is bringing you in a lot of happiness. You feel very happy. You have the Eight of Cups. So for the Four of Pentacles, there is something that you don't want to let go of. There's an obsession here of holding on to something that's not yours or not meant for you. It's only the Four of Pentacles, okay? The Four is just normal life. The Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles is everything you desire. You don't want that. You want more. Okay, so you're breaking out of the cage and you are doing the work. And I see a lot of good news coming because of the hard yards, the hard work that you are doing here, Pisces. So let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck. You have the Fool. What is the Fool? What is the Fool for Pisces, spirits? The Seven of Cups, making a decision to let go of something that is not yours, okay? Letting go of something where there's lies, deceit, unanswered questions. It could be something online. There's delusions there. You keep looking at something that could be making you delulu too. But it's time to let go. Tell us more about the Fool, the Hanged Man. Yeah. You're releasing. I feel this is going to be a surprise to this person or something, whatever this is. If it's a person, if it's a job, I feel for a lot of you it's a person here. Where you've been going around and around in circles with this person doing new cycles, but it's over. You're finished playing the game. You see the light, you see rewards coming in for what you're focused on, okay? And you're releasing the focus on playing that game, playing the game of hearts. What is the world? So the world is Capricorn energy. The Fool, Aries, Aquarius. You have the Ace of Swords. So moving forwards with truth and clarity. Taking that lesson from the past. I feel here it was a hard cycle that you just completed there, Pisces. But you made it through. You made it across the finish line. And you're starting a whole new world here. And we can see it in your current energy. This focus on self. If you are looking for love, it will bring in union. Okay, focus on self brings in that union. But it's time to explore the world. Okay? I'm excited. I'm excited for Pisces. Good things coming because you are releasing negativity. You have transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. So that's exactly what I was saying. I also have been seeing the number ones, also the number fives. 3 + 2 is 5. So there is this change and there's a breaking of the chains. Birds could also be significant. Birds are messengers from the ancestors. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I wish you all the best in the future. To me, you're going really good. You're being strong. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for what you believe in. Keep focusing on those dreams and goals in your life because I see a lot of great fortune coming for you. But I love you all so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.